Where there is no vision, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. Today I want to talk about prophetic vision. How God downloads clarity for leaders. How God downloads clarity for leaders. That is how leaders receive clarity and execute divine vision. How as a leader you can receive clarity and execute divine vision is so important. Yeah. Every great move of God begins with a vision. Every great move of God begins with a vision. Vision is not just a dream. It's divine insight into your assignment, your purpose, why you are here, why do you exist. How can you justify your existence? By living. People say, what is the purpose of my living? No. The real question is, what is the purpose for your existence? To live. And in order to live, you need to have a vision. And that vision must come with clarity. Having a divine insight into your assignment. So for kingdom leaders, vision isn't manufactured, it's received. Clarity is the foundation of accuracy. And where there's no prophetic vision, there is prophetic vision, there is prophetic impact. And where there's no prophetic vision, there's no prophetic impact because there's no clarity. Vision is downloaded, not invented. Habakkuk 2:1-2 say, I will stand upon my watch. And the Lord said, write the vision. Write the vision. It comes from God. Even an ungodly king in the Bible, Pharaoh had a dream, had a vision of something that will happen tomorrow. Dreams and vision comes from God. Nebuchadnezzar, another ungodly leader, another ungodly king, received a dream and a vision that he couldn't interpret. They had it dreams. They had a vision, but they couldn't interpret. He had to take someone who has a relationship with God and a deeper understanding through the Spirit of God to give them clarity. Joseph gave Pharaoh clarity of his vision, or else the nation would have been destroyed. That's why I said, where there's no vision, my people perish. Daniel gave Nebuchadnezzar clarity of the vision. Think about that. God is the source of true vision. Your role is to posture yourself to receive it. That's what is important. Every dream and vision comes from God. He's been speaking to you. He's even speaking to you right now. But because you're so busy with other things, you've not created the atmosphere to invite him in and listen to him. He doesn't speak in noise. He's speaking calm, in quietness. Create stillness in your environment. You want to hear from God. Prioritize time. Prioritize time in the Word and prayer. The Word of God and prayer. Journal what you sense and what you see or what you hear. Write it down. Journal it. Yeah, God speaks. He's speaking situation. He's speaking in the midst of that distress. He's even speaking in what you're going through right now. He's speaking. We got to make up time for that. Clarity comes through process. Jeremiah 1:11-12. God asks, what do you see? That's God asking. What do you see? God doesn't just give insight. He tests your understanding of what you've seen. So he shows something to the prophet and he asks him, what do you see? He's testing his understanding of what he's seeing. He's asking you the same thing. What do you see? The vision and dreams God has been giving you all the years. What do you see in the midst of it? Or you carry away by the things around you. Seek godly counsel or mentorship. Ask God for the interpretation. Write down the why, the what, the who, and how of the vision. Vision produces discipline and direction. That's it. Vision produces discipline and direction. When vision becomes clear, distraction loses power. Yeah. Vision pulls you into alignment with God's agenda and creates deliberate discipline. Yeah. You're still having all these distractions because the vision is not clear yet. But when the vision becomes clear, distraction will lose its power. It's always gripped on you. What has God been showing you that you've ignored? What has He been showing you that you ignored? Where do you need to adjust your life to align with what you've seen? Where do you need to make that alignment, that adjustment in life to align with what God has shown you? Here's a declaration for you. I receive divine vision. I walk in clarity, precision, and purpose. I will not walk blindly. I live with the light of God's vision. Yeah, let us sink in. Spend 15 minutes in stillness and prayer today. Ask, Lord, what are you showing me about this season? Ask Him. Write down what you see and hear. This morning He's been speaking a lot of things to me, man. Yeah, just in my quiet time. Take one small step towards implementation. One small step, not big steps. Leaders who lack vision end up building based on opinions. If you lack vision, you will build based on opinion, on pressure, on ambition. But those who receive God's vision and walk in clarity build legacy, not just success. Think about that. And watch out for the next episode, the cost of legacy. What are you willing to pay? If this video has been a blessing to you again, this is Authored and Throne. You can subscribe, you can like, you can leave a comment, and you can share with someone. Have a blessed and a wonderful day.